Okay, all right. Day one of practice. Felt pretty good about it. We let our young guys get out there early and kind of watch the older guys operate and work, and then we focused with them late in practice. I thought our energy was good. Thought our attention to detail, especially with the older guys, you could really tell that they were much improved from the spring, and we expect them to be. And I thought the young guys had a good attitude, and they were very eager to learn. And so overall, it was a good day. Couple updates just as far as personnel. First of all, Jovon Robinson. Just wanted to let everybody know I dismissed Jovon Robinson from our football team today. He did not meet my standards or expectations of what it takes to be an Auburn Tiger football player. And, we're going to have zero distractions on this team this year. I've given him his release, and we wish him the best. Kyle Davis. Kyle Davis did not practice today. Kyle had a procedure on his foot done a couple weeks ago, so he's going to be week to week, but we do expect him to be back in the near future. John Tavius Johnson did not practice today. He is having knee surgery later on this week. Will more than likely be out for the year. Prince Salmons had a procedure on his foot done a couple weeks ago. I think he'll be a lot like Kyle. He'll be week to week. As far as that goes, Marshall Taylor's taking care of some personal business. He was not out there with us today. Marlon Character is still working on getting some of the procedures done with the physicals and all that. We do expect him to be out there tomorrow. Tyler Queen is still rehabbing, so he will be out there, back out there on the first day of practice. But overall, I thought our practice was good. I thought we had good leadership also. Questions?
Gus, how much did the experience of Duke last year, you said no distractions this year, how much did that experience and your handling of that play?
Well, I'll just say this year there's going to be no distractions. And like I said, that didn't meet the expectations or whatever it takes to be an Auburn football player. And we'll wish him the best.
When did you come to the decision? But Cameron Petway probably will be a running back.
Yeah, Cameron Petway, we made that decision way back, in spring that he would be, and we feel very good about him. He's a guy that probably was, one of did the best job or one of the best jobs at tailback in the spring, and so we feel very good about him.
Was there a specific incident, or was this a general,
No, it's just between me and him.
Was this over the course of the summer, or it was this?
Yeah, I'm not getting details. That's just between me and him.
When did you alert him?
Dismissed him today.
Just today.
Gus, you had said last year when you dismissed Duke, and obviously a lot of his background and his story and the hardship he went through in life, that this is never an easy decision for you. With Jovon and his story and what he's gone through in life, I'm sure this was not.
Yeah. Anytime you have to dismiss a player, I don't care who it is, it's tough as a coach. But like I said, this is a team, and this year there'll be no distractions. And but you always feel bad as a coach if somebody's dismissed. But you're going to do what's best for the team. That's what I did.
How does this impact the backfield? How confident are you, or this is the staff, in Carry-On's ability to be a 20
Yeah.
carry game?
Well, we're very confident in him. He's put on about 20 pounds. He's a guy that we recruited to be a marquee back. He's got a great opportunity now. He's in a good spot. Petway's in a good spot too.
I guess just Carry-On never was a lot of carries per game, even in high school. It was just not very competitive games for him. How do you really know before the season opener of his ability?
Well, when you recruit, you have a good idea. And like I said, we recruited him expecting him to be a feature back, and we're very confident that he can do that.
did you tell the team all together before practice then today? I mean, how do you know?
We have ways of telling our team.
How do you plan on handling the quarterback situation this first week of practice?
Our quarterbacks, we're going to rotate each day who's going to be out there first. We're going to have equal reps. We have a good plan for putting them in competitive situations. Every practice, we will chart everything. And then, we're, like I said to begin with, we're hoping that we can name a guy sooner rather than later, but we'll give everybody an equal shot.
Does that include Woody, I mean, even though you said it.
You know, Woody, we're gonna get him prepared. He's not in that three right now to have a chance to be the starting quarterback. Eventually, he'll be in that conversation, but this fall, you know, we're trying to just get him prepared with our base offense. Possibly could he have a package? We've done that before with some true freshmen, but just as far as being our starting quarterback, he's not in that conversation at this time. And that's nothing against him, and we think he's very talented. It's just a matter of him getting the reps and showing what he can do.
Does this clearly elevate or escalate the development of Cam Martin at the
Well, I mean,
position?
Cam Martin is a guy that he's going to have a chance. And like I said, when we recruited him and when we got him here, he's a very talented young man. We've had some success before with true freshmen playing the tailback position. So he'll get a great opportunity.
Gus, this spring, how important was that for Cameron Petway to kind of get back into that mold a little
Yeah,
bit of a tailback?
yeah, it was very important. And this summer is primarily all tailback when they worked on their own. Chandler Cox is a guy you saw in the spring game that had a long run from the tailback position. You know, so he gives us some depth there too.
As you said, obviously the Cam Martin development was something that was kind of unforeseen, but back in May, you said you were very comfortable about the running back situation. Obviously you had Cam, but does losing Jovon, how much does losing Jovon affect how your outlook is at the position?
You know, I feel good about where we're at. It's a great opportunity for the other guys, and so feel very good. And I feel like people will step up, and I think people will step up around the running back position too.
Anything else?
This kind of big picture view, outside of Jovon, what have you seen a different mindset at all in the offseason from this team? Coming in under the radar both the last year?
Well, and I probably said this before, but our leadership right now is as good as it's been since I've been here. Our team is a very close team. They've got a chip on their shoulder, and they got something to prove. So, you know, we're just going to take it one practice at a time, take it one game at a time. But I really like our team. I like our leadership.
Gus, Tyler Queen, is he gonna be able to be like his normal self at some time during the season?
He has been on a pitch count in the summer, and it's just not back 100% yet, but he's still rehabbing. So we're hopeful, you know, by the time we start school.
Guess how frustrating is this with Kyle Davis? I mean, you know, basically wasn't able to do anything during the spring because he was limited, and now here you are day one, he's dealing with another.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for him, you know, because he definitely has the ability to help us this year, and we still feel like he definitely will do that. Just gonna, you know, hopefully he can get healthy quick and get a chance to get the reps in practice, because that's very vital, especially for freshmen, you know, that have a chance to play.
Yeah, I know you kind of work those young guys a little bit, just kind of get their feet wet. Tough to tell a whole lot. What'd you see out of them just physically?
Well, they're talented. You could see that. I mean, we're out there in helmets, but you can see the way they move around, and you could see that there's some talented guys out there. Matter of fact, you can tell the first day there's going to be guys that will help us this year, and we expected that anyway, but just kind of confirmed that today. Tomorrow we'll have a practice that'll be very similar, helmets only. We'll let them kind of watch. We're installing at a slow pace right now, and just wanted to give our coaches, you know, quality time to really spend with those young guys, you know. So
How quickly would a guy, you know, from that freshman group or newcomer group, how quickly would they have to catch your eye to be a factor maybe in week one?
well, you know, you usually kind of go through fall camp. You know, the young guys, there'll be some ups and downs and all that, but at the end of fall camp, you usually have pretty good information and usually have a good idea who's got a chance to really help this year and who probably needs, you know, another year to develop. So, you know, at the end of fall camp, I'll probably be able to have a better idea, you know, regarding all the guys.
Because Tim has had to replace him, you and Tim both have had to replace great running backs before, but you go from entering the offseason, you had Peyton, you had Rock, you had Jovon, all three are gone now.
Yeah.
That's an incredible amount of talent, one position to lose for various reasons.
Yeah.
Just you've had to do it before in limited capacity, but that's enormous. Just how do you kind of take on this challenge?
Well, the fact that we have very talented guys that are here, that are still here, and so, you know, we've been one of the better rushing teams in our league, I guess, for 6 years, and we'll continue to be that.
Gus, do you think this makes it more likely that Malik might factor in at all this season that you wouldn't, if Jovon wouldn't?
It's a possibility, and like I said, it's an opportunity for those young guys to get a chance to get in there.